Imagine buying a $3,000 iPhone 17 Pro. This is looking like a very real possibility. The US versus China tariff war has reached a boiling point as US slapped China with 245% tariff, which could even increase depending on when you're watching the video, while China on the other hand has slapped their own 125% tariff on US, as well as stopping the export of rare earth minerals that are used in many electronic products, especially smartphones. China basically owns 70 to 80% of these minerals, so stopping this export can really hurt the US economy. And of course, it's a very bad news for Apple. Like just a few hours ago, China decided to also stop buying liquefied gas from US. There's literally no sign of a trade deal right now between US and China. They literally are going all out. And well, that's a very bad news for Apple because unlike other brands like Samsung, who has most of their production coming from Vietnam, Apple on the other hand has 90% of the production for iPhones in China. So this is a pretty bad situation for Apple, to the point where they actually shipped $2 billion worth of iPhones from India in 4 planes all the way to US to avoid China during this trade war. Now what's gonna happen? Well, President Trump wants iPhones to be made in USA, and if that happens, according to some estimates, the price of the iPhone can go all the way up to $3,500, which is crazy. Plus, it's going to be really hard to set up same level of facility that they have in China. It's going to cost them billions of dollars, so this is likely not going to happen. Now, just for a temporary period, President Trump has decided to exclude smartphones and other electronics from this tariff war, but very soon, special tariffs will hit iPhones, laptops, and other electronics products, even semiconductors, so we're likely going to see a price hike for the iPhone 17 series this year. This situation is bad because we could see up to 15 to 20% price hike for the iPhone 17 series, meaning the top tier model could end up costing more than $2,000. Currently, it takes $550 for Apple to make the iPhone, so this price is definitely going to rise, meaning consumers will have to pay more. So yes, a hefty price hike could actually hit the iPhone 17 series, making things pretty hard for consumers. Now, as you guys know, I test phones for a living, which means I switch phones all the time. And the number one question I get is, how do I manage transferring data, especially from Android to iOS? And well, I use this secret tool called Dr.Fone. Yes, Dr.Fone is the one-stop shop that helps you transfer everything and anything between Android and iOS or vice versa in just a couple of clicks. When you gift someone the S25, do you worry about the hassle of transferring data? Well, there's nothing to fear about because Dr.Fone does everything for you. You can download this from the link mentioned in the description. It's available on Mac and Windows, so just open it up and connect your phones, follow the on-screen instructions, and boom, that is it. Guys, we are in 2025. File transfer between Android and iOS is really not that complicated anymore. Once again, check out Dr.Fone. The link is mentioned in the description below. Alrighty, as we know, Apple is pretty serious about their camera system on the iPhone 17 Pro series. They're even introducing a brand new camera UI, so best believe something big is about to happen. According to the latest rumor, for the first time, we could see a 48 megapixel 5x lens on the iPhone 17 Pro and the Pro Max, meaning all 3 lenses will have high resolution of up to 48 megapixel main, wide, and ultra wide. This will give users the most complete, consistent camera experience, allowing us to shoot high res on all lenses and perhaps even 8K video across all the lenses. As we know, the biggest change to iOS is coming with iOS 19. John Prosser made another video giving us a sneak peek, super early look at what could happen. It seems like Apple could implement pretty jumpy animations across the whole UI, kind of like how they have with the dynamic island. Also on the lock screen, the toggles can move depending on how you are holding or moving the phone, which I find pretty cool if it's actually gonna happen. Plus the icons are changed. They're not quite circular as we expected, so somewhere around the middle. On first glance, the home screen icons might look unchanged, but if you tap on them, they can change the shape. I gotta say, this seems pretty cool. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Again, we're not that far from June when Apple is going to finally reveal the iOS 19 to the world. And last but not the least, we got our best look at leaks-based models for the iPhone 17 series, and this is how the iPhone 17 Pro could look in real life. This is the variation where the camera bump is having a color-coordinated look rather than having a black bar as we have seen in previous renders. I personally prefer this look, but both of them will take some time to get used to. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. With all the features and upgrades Apple is planning, nothing will be worth it because this US-China trade-off can absolutely ruin everything unless we get some kind of trade deal for the future. Sadly, us consumers will end up paying more price. Again, we'll keep an eye on what's gonna happen. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.